Hello, Arash. Excellent class. You did a wonderful job. Okay. Everything you did, excellent, especially that last part. I'm very impressed, my friend. Keep up the good work. Okay. I'm just going to point out a few things. For the warm-ups, you know the whole scale, or the 1-3-5, perfect. And the half steps, that's excellent. Even like the quarter notes. I'm sorry, not the quarter notes. The eighth notes, the triplets, and the 16th notes. Perfect. Um, the one thing that I noticed was the 1-3-5-1-5-8. Okay, you're working your ring finger on this. Okay, so you're just gonna go just like that. Right. So you're making use of that ring finger. Very important. And the other one that's kind of new was the 1-3-5-7. You're using all of the fingers, right? And just kind of stretching it because you're skipping frets, right? So just doing the odd numbers. So 1-3-5-7-5-3. Next string 1-3-5-7-5-3. Next string 1-3-5-7-5-3, and so on. Right? When you do it in reverse, you're gonna go 1-3-5-7-5-3, and then hit the last one. Okay, then we went to the G major. The G major scale. You know the open, not sorry, the basic position that we usually do. That's good. The next one would have been 3-5-7, 3-5-7, 4-5-7, 4-5-7, 5-7-8. All right, you did that well, but it was kind of tricky when we first went through it. So you know, just practice that a little bit more, because you're going to need to know all those modes really well, because you did that song at the end really well, and it's going to be time for you to do the melody to that song and some solo work. So I want to see some solos on that. So in order for that to happen, make sure you know these modes really well. All right. So one more time for those: 3-5-7, 3-5-7, 4-5-7, 4-5-7, 5-7-8. All right. Um, you can also do a 5-7-8 on the first string too, but keep it technically correct. Just keep it technical. It's a 5-7-8 on that second string, and then you end it there. Next mode was the second mode. That's starting on the A, or the fifth fret of the sixth string. 5-7-8, 5-7, and then 4-5-7, 4-5-7, 5-7-8, 5. That's it. Okay. 5-7-8, 5-7, 4-5-7, 4-5-7, 5-7-8, 5. Okay. And then the next mode was the third mode. That's your B, right? B is going to be on your 7th fret, and that's 7, 8, 10, 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 7, 8, 10, 7. All right, you remember that one. All right. Then the next one that I showed you made it easier as far as your fourth mode, which would be on the C, right? Instead of going into a certain way of doing it, I kind of just made it easier. And actually, another student that I've had for a long time pointed this out to me, and I said, "Well, you know what? You're right, and that's an easier way of doing this." So your fourth mode, which is the C, is going to go this way. You're going to go 8, 10, and then you're going to go 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 7, 8, 10, 7, 8. That's it. All right. So it's basically what you did before. You're just starting on your 8th fret instead of your 7th. All right. So that's it. All right. Okay. So that was your fourth mode. Now, just to keep the other pattern that we did, we're going to use this as the mode, as the fourth mode. This is just a combination of your fourth and your fifth mode. All right, so I just kind of creatively kind of combine the two for soloing purposes, because you want to have like a creative sound, and that's this position or this pattern that I showed you, the 8 10 12, that will make it different, make the sound a little bit different. It almost gives it like a Middle Eastern or even a Far Eastern kind of a sound to it. So it's 8 10 12, as you know, 9 10 9 10 9 11, 8 10 12 8. So all right, depending on how you play it, you can make that sound very interesting. All right. So that's just a combination between your fourth and your fifth mode. But technically your fifth mode would be on that D. All right, so your D, we went through it this way. We did we start off with the middle finger, I'm sorry. So that's going to be 10 12, and then you're going to do 9 10 12, and then you're going to do 9 10 12 again, and then you're going to do 9 11 12, and then you're going to go 10 12, and then you're going to hit the 8 on your first string, and then the 10 on your first string. All right, so 10 12, 9 10 12, 9 10 12, 9 11 12, 10 12, 8 10. All right, and yeah, okay, and I think, oh yeah, we went to the E. The E would be your sixth. Okay, so when we got to the 12th fret, something interesting happened, because your 12th fret, the E is going to be your sixth mode, so that's your relative minor. So what you're going to do is you're going to use the same form that you did when you were doing the key of C, doing the A pentatonic or the A natural minor. You're going to use that A natural minor form or pattern. You're going to apply it to your 12th fret. So your E is going to be what the A natural minor would have been. That's what the E natural minor is. That's the form you're going to use for your 12th fret. Okay, so that's going to be, of course, you have, right? Right? So I'm going to call out the numbers. It's going to be 12, 14, 15, 12, 14, 15, 12, 14, 11, 12, 14, 12, 13, 15, 12. Kind of tricky. All right? 12, 12, 14, 15, 12, 14, 15, 12, 14, 11, 12, 14, 12, 13, 15, 12. Okay. I don't know if I might have said a different number in there, but just kind of look at what I did there. I'll play it this way, because once it goes beyond 12, it gets really, really confusing. So I'll try it one more time. I won't call out the numbers. Just watch what I'm doing. This is your 12th fret, right? Okay. Now, I'm going to make this easier. Check this out. When you're on your 12th fret, what you can also do is just play the pentatonic. The basic pentatonic form that you would have done on your 5th fret, you're going to play that on your 12th fret. And that will cover the pentatonic, which holds the natural minor in it, okay? But if you don't want to, if you get confused with how that natural minor should go, as far as when you want to do solos, you're going to learn, you're going to be able to play that natural minor. But when you're doing solos and you want to just do something quickly and express yourself there, just do a pentatonic there. So that would be 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15, 12, 15. That's it. Okay, so that's how you would do that. 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15, 12, 15. And that's your E pentatonic. There are different shapes for the pentatonic. That's all up and down the neck of the guitar. Okay, so, but we'll go through that next class and the following classes for your solos. Okay, and then we have the G major scale. We're back to that G major scale. Okay, there's a seventh mode in there, but we will we'll play around with that the next class. Okay, because now I'm starting to see everything crazy right now as far as the numbers are concerned. All right, so we have the modes there for the G. We did the C major. That was good. Everything you did there with the C major, the A natural minor, that was really good too. And then we did the B, the positioning for the B, or the seventh mode for your for the C major, for the key of C major, and that looks this way. You're going to do 7, 8, 10, right? And then you go into 7, 8, 10 again, and then you do 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10. Then you do 8, 10, and then you do 7, 8. Okay, this is for the seventh mode of the C major scale, starting on B, or your 7th fret. Okay, that's pretty cool if it's on your 7th fret. I didn't think of that before. All right, so anyway, so it's 7, 8, 10, 7, 8, 10, 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10, 8, 10, 7, 8. That's it. All right, and then you had the C major scale, which you would just, it's just the form that you would use for the G major scale. When you're on your 6th string, you're just going to do it on your 8th fret of your 6th string. Right? That's it. Okay, and what else? Oh, I'm gonna stop there as far as the modes are concerned for the C major, because that will get very confusing. You just want to work on one key at a time. So the G, you have everything except for the 7th mode, which is your F. For the C major, we keep it as is, and we're going to continue in the weeks to come as far as covering the whole neck of the guitar with different positionings for the modes. Okay, hope I didn't confuse you with all this. And then the last thing that we did was that song. Okay, now the song was awesome. So you have the whole thing, the whole first, the whole thing, and then it goes over and over again. So the chord progression, I'm going to play it very slowly. All right. Okay, that last part might be kind of tricky, but all I really did is I went, right? That's all I did, just kind of released. Boom, boom, boom. All right. I'm just playing it extremely simple because I put a lot of different things in there, and I don't want to make it confusing, but that's how that would sound. And then you go back to the beginning. Right? And then you do the G major 7. Right? So work on that. The descending part of it, you got. It's very good. There are a couple of different aspects of the song. Well, if we were to compare the original, the Stevie Wonder song, to what we're doing here, it would sound different, because what I did, there's certain parts that repeat themselves, and it goes back to it goes right back to that, and it does it a couple of times. But what we're going to do is we're going to work on just the chord changes, the transitions, because once you get that, everything else will be easy. All right. Last time I'll do it so you can kind of rewind and play around with this part of the video. It's going to be. Okay, and make sure there's a part where I am. Yeah, there's one part when I'm here, when before this part. Yeah, yeah. So that's the part that that I want to make sure you get down, because there's a little trick there, just so you remember. So when you get to the B minor 7, remember to hit the bass line on that. Okay. So I'm hitting bass lines. Once you get very comfortable, really make sure you're hitting those bass lines, because that's a big part of that song. Okay. And next, of course, will come that melody. That's a tricky melody too. The key of the song is in G, and you'll do those the E pentatonic in there every now and then, but get those modes down. Please get those modes down. All right. Anyway, thank you very much. Fantastic work. I hope this video clip will help you as well. All right. I will see you soon. God bless. Have a good one.